Good everyone, welcome to the NTV and you are watching NTV News at 9:30, your source for exclusive news and entertainment. This is Parnita bringing you to the top stories from India and around the world, and the time is exactly 9:30. A significant fire erupted at a bar in Bhubaneswar, Satyavihar area this morning, causing alarm among patrons, employees and the local residents. Then smoke was observed rising from the establishments, leading to swift deployment for the fire service. The control room received notification of the incident 8:50 am, according to the Chief Fire Officer Ramesh Machi. 2 fire engines were dispatched promptly, with firefighters arriving at scenes by 9:15 am. After approximately 1 hour of firefighting effort, the blaze was brought under control. Chief Fire Officer Maji stated the fire was fully contained and did not spread to nearby business. The origin of the fire remains undetermined, while authorities are considering possibilities such as electrical short circuit and the operational issue. A thorough investigation will commence once the site has cooled. Report indicate that all contents in the bar were destroyed. Separately, local residents have claimed that the bar was operating without necessary license, prompting security of regulatory other and the supervision.
तो आमे शॉर्ट सर्किट तो देखुनु शॉर्ट सर्किट तो एटा पड़ी था पैनल बॉक्स तो किछि पड़ीनी नै फायर व्यवस्था नै एटा हमर जे ओपन टेरिस थला ओपन टेरिस रे स्प्रिंकलर लागेनी सेति पेगा हमर फायर रो इक्विपमेंट जहा दरकार हम इक्विपमेंट सब लगै थिलु सेटा म कहबे जो गन लागे आ ओटे जो बॉल टाइप रो ओटे लागे सेगुडा सब लागिथिला हमर चारिपट साइड रो सब लागिथिला केही कर्मचारी नथिले एठी सकाळु सकाळु 8:30 बेलकु जतो बेला हम देखिलु निया लागिछि तापर हम फायर वाला को फोन कलु.
Internet service have been extended for further period in Malkanagiri. The suspension of internet service has been extended until midnight tonight. This is the 4th extension by the administration. Efforts are underway to restore normalcy in Malkanagiri district. Identified as MAC 26. All endeavors are focused on bringing back peace, while 20 companies of the CRPF personnel and the deployed in 26 villages across MAC 26. A rapid action force has also reached the area. Yesterday, the Deputy Chief Minister KV Singh Deo visited the ground zero and interacted with the local. He also conducted a review meeting at the district collector office. Subsequently, he met with representatives from the both and tribal and the Bengali communities.
I think for a long time the situation was normal except this particular incident. Ethnic violence in Malkangiri was a day-to-day phenomenon in the past. I had been to Malkangiri on many occasions to resolve this ethnic class, but the recent class is very unfortunate. A valuable life was lost and so many houses were burned down. We asked the RDC Southern Division to rush to the spot immediately after the incident. The Director General of Police was also asked to rush to the spot. Both of them were there on the spot at the grassroots level, ground zero, till yesterday, and I had talked to them also. The situation has been resolved to a larger extent. Now there is total normalcy in Malkangiri area, but the dispute between the tribals and the non-tribals, which usually erupts as ethnic violence on many occasions in the past, we are also examining that aspect also, and we will talk to the stakeholders, talk to the tribals, talk to the non-tribals, and we will find out way out so that the ethnic class like this does not happen again in future.
Veteran Congress leader and the former Union Home Minister Shivraj Patel passed away on Friday at his residence in Latur, Maharashtra. He was 90. The report from PTI states that Mr. Patel died following a brief illness. His funeral is scheduled for the tomorrow, Saturday. He is survived by his son Shailesh Patel, his daughter-in-law Archana, who is a leader with the BJP, and their 2 granddaughters. Mr. Patel began his public service in local government, serving as a chief of the Latur Municipal Council. He then entered state politics, holding the seat in the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly for 2 terms between 1972 and 1979. During this period, he managed key responsibility as Deputy Minister of Law and Judiciary, Irrigation and the Protocol, later served as Deputy Speaker and the Speaker of the State Assembly. As reported by the Times of India, Mr. Patel transitioned to national politics in 1980. Winning the Latur Lok Sabha seat, he successfully retained his seat for 7 consecutive terms until 2004. Early in this parliamentary career, he was a member of, eventually chaired, and the Joint Committee on Salaries and Allowance of Member of Parliament. Over the year, Mr. Patel held a wide area of ministerial portfolio as Minister of State. His responsibilities spanned defence, common science and the technology, electronic space, ocean development, personnel and training, civil aviation, tourism, and the several other ministries. He served as the 10th Speaker of the Lok Sabha from 1991 to 1996 and later became the Union Home Minister in UPA government from 2004 to 2008. He resigned from this position following the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, accepting moral responsibility for the security lapse. From 2010 to 2015, he served as a Governor of Punjab and Administration of Union Territory of Chandigarh. His autobiography, Always by My Life, chronicles the extensive involvement in the Indian public life. Mr. Patel was recognized for his dedication to regarding this discipline, steady habits and its clear communication style. His proficiency in Marathi, English and Hindi combined with the strong grasp of constitutional matter established him as the one of most respected parliamentarians of this era. During the Parliament fetal session live proceeding, Lok Sabha Leader of Opposition and the Congress MP Rahul Gandhi strongly urged both the government and the opposition to come together and address the country rapidly worsening air quality serious, highlighting the alarming rise in AQI level across major cities. He emphasized that air pollution is no longer just an environmental issue but a serious public health emergency that demands immediate and coordinated action. Rahul Gandhi said crucial for the government to formulate a clear, concerted and the time-bound national strategy to control pollution, improve air quality and protect citizens, especially children, the elderly, vulnerable groups from its harmful effect. Stressing has this an issue beyond politics. He added that the opposition is fully prepared to collaborate with the government, contribute to policy discussion and work jointly to guard a long-term sustainable solution that ensures safer, cleaner air for all.
Most of our cities, major cities, are living under a blanket of poisonous air. Millions of children are getting lung disease. Their future is being destroyed. People are getting cancer. Older people are struggling to breathe. This is an interesting issue because I'm certain that there will be full agreement between the government and us on this issue. This is not this is not an ideological issue. This is, everybody in this house would agree that air pollution, the damage it is doing to our people, is something that we would like to cooperate on. I think it's important that the government develops a plan for how to get rid of air pollution in our cities. We are more than happy to cooperate with the government on developing such a plan. There are not many issues these days that the government and the opposition, entire opposition, can agree.
Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका, हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल, डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. The National Investigation Agency has conducted raid at the suspect's residence in Jharkhand Hazaribagh district. Officials stated on Friday that the action is linked to alleged connection with the ISIS terror network. On Thursday, NIA team searched the home of Sahan Swaraj Alarm in Ansar Nagar area, authorized seized by a laptop, a printer and other devices believed to have been used in connection with the electoral links. NIA officials have not disclosed details regarding the contents of the seized laptop or other document. District police sources confirmed the raid were carried out by the NIA. This operation is reportedly based on information provided by a doctor previously arrested by the NIA. This investigation is a part of a broader inquiry into network associated with Shahazam Alam, suspected terrorist who was apprehended by the Delhi Police Special Cell in October 2023. Sahnabaz Alam, a native of Hazaribagh, was arrested by the Delhi Police Special Cell in October last year. Investigators believe this network have connection with the Jharkhand authorities, are also examining Sahnabaz Alam's background. He was previously jailed in 2019 for robbery and the theft. Following his release on bail December 2020, investigators suspect he made contact with ISIS handlers, became a significant figure in the Pune ISIS module case. Officials believe individual linked to Sahnabaz may still active in Jharkhand. India approach to air pollution. World Health Organization guidelines were discussed in Parliament today. The government clarified the widely published global air quality rankings, such as those from IQ Air, are not official assessment. This indicates, along with the WHO Global Air Quality Database Environmental Performance Index and the Global Burden Disease Matrix, are considered advisory, not legally binding. In a written statement, Minister of Environment Kriti Vardhan Singh explained the World Health Organization air quality guidelines offer recommendation to assist country in the achieving better air quality. However, he noted that nations establish their own air quality standard, taking into account the specific geography, environmental condition, existing pollution levels and the socio-economic factor, that national circumstances. India's establishment its own national ambient air quality standards, or NNAQIS, for the 12 pollutants, which are notified in 2009. The standards are designed to safeguard public health and the environment, taking into account India's distinct geographical, environmental and socio-economic landscape. While no global body official ranks countries by pollution, India conducted an annual survey called the Swachh Vayu Survey under the National Clean Air Program. This initiative assesses 130 cities on their effort to improve air quality, with top performing cities recognized annually on National Swachh Vayu Divas, observed on September 7th. Despite the WHO updating the air quality guidelines in 2021 with the stricter limit of PM25, recommending 15 micrograms per cubic meter for over 25 and 5 annually. India continues to adhere to 2009 NAAQS. This national standard permits 60 micrograms per cubic meter over 24 hours and 40 annually. The government maintains that limits are appropriate for the country conditions. Japan has lifted a tsunami advisory the northern coast following 6.7 magnitude earthquake. The Japan Meteorological Agency confirmed the advisory was removed approximately 2 hours after the tremor. The earthquake struck up the east coast of Omori Prefecture located in the northern part of Japan's main island, Honshu. It occurred at depth of 20 kilometers at 11:44 am local time. Currently, there are no immediate report of significant damage or injuries. This seismic event comes days after a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake in the same northern region early this week. The quake resulted in the injuries, minor damage, and a tsunami affecting Pacific coastal communities. In that incident, Monday, at least 30 people are injured up the coast and Amori, Japan's northernmost positions on the Honshu Island. A tsunami exceeding 2 feet above tide level and recorded at Kuji port in the Luyot prefecture before associated advisories were subsequently lifted. Hundreds of homes experienced power outage through most services were restored by the Tuesday morning undefined. Former US President Donald Trump issued a strong warning Thursday, suggesting the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine could escalate the global war. Addressing reporters at the White House, Trump expressed this concerning, stating, "I would like to see the killing spot." The highlighted the human cost, noting 25,000 people died last month and lamented the potential for wider conflict, adding things like this end up in the Third World War. Trump reiterated the statement, saying that "I said everybody keep playing games like this, you will end up in a third world war." He concluded, "I would love to see it stop, and we are working very hard." The United States has been engaged in efforts to broker a peace agreement between Russia and the Ukraine. Earlier, Washington had presented a 28-point proposal which faced the criticism allegedly favoring Russia. A subsequent revised approach outlines a 20-point framework supplemented by the separate documents addressing security assurance and Ukraine post-war reconstructions. During his remarks, Trump also emphasized the importance of nuclear disarmament. "One of the things I talk to China about is denuclearization of weapons. I have spoken to China about that. I have spoken to Russia about that," he stated.
The security agreement, basically, that they call it, the security agreement. Yeah, we would help. We would help with security because it's, I think, a necessary factor in getting it done. I thought that we were very close with Russia to having a deal. I thought we were very close with Ukraine to having a deal. In fact, other than President Zelensky, his people loved the concept of the deal. You know, we threw something out.
This is a 4-part deal.
Well, there's 4 or 5 different parts. It's, you know, a little bit complicated because you're cutting up land in a certain way. It's not the easiest thing. It's sort of like a complex real estate deal times 1,000, right? But it's a deal that would have stopped the killing of thousands of lives every month. Thousands and thousands of lives, mostly soldiers, but as you know, there's some bombers being dropped.
Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल। डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. The 5th Red Sea International Film Festival concluded with an award ceremony in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Okio Fujimoto drama Lost Land, a film about Rohingya refugees, secured the festival's highest honor, the Golden Yosher Best Feature Films. The Japanese filmmaker also received a cash prize Lost Land at its global debut earlier this year and the Venice Film Festival, where it was awarded the Special Jury Prize. The film also earned the Jury Grand Prize at the Asia Pacific Screen Award. Narrated in the Rohingya language, Lost Land tell the story of two young refugees, 4-year-old Safi and his older sister Somira, who embark on a precious journey from a camp in Bangladesh to Malaysia in the search of their family. South Africa defeated India by 51 runs in second T20, levelling the series 1-1 in the relay of South Africa's score of 214. India was all out for 160 runs to 19.1 overs for India. Tilak Verma scored 62 runs, Jitesh Sharma made 27 runs and the Akshar Patel scored 21 runs. Hardik Pandya contributed 20 runs. For South Africa, Onitel Bertman took 4 wickets while Macrojanis Nigri and the Lutho Simpola each took 2 wickets. India on the toss in this match and chose to bowl first. South Africa opener Reza Hendricks was out of just 8 runs. The other openers Quinton de Kock played the explosive innings, scoring the 90 runs just to 46 balls. He also formed a useful partnership with the Eden Markram. Ferreira scored 30 runs and the David Miller made 20 runs. South Africa scored 213 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. For India, Varun Chakravarti took 2 wickets and the Akshar Patel took 1 wicket. Odisha is currently experiencing a significant drop in temperature as the cold wave continues across the state. The Regional Meteorological Department has reported the minimum temperature in 16 locations have fallen below 10 degrees Celsius. The severe cold is forecast to persist from the next 2 weeks. According to meteorological data, temperature in the most area are currently 5 to 7 degrees Celsius below the normal average. Over the past 24 years, the state has seen a temperature decrease of 2 to 3 degrees. Residents can expect this bone-chilling cold to continue until December 18. Furthermore, meteorological predict that night temperature may remain below normal from December 19 to December 25. This year, for the first time, the mercury as the dipped as low as 3 degrees Celsius. Simligura recorded a minimum temperature of 3.5 degrees Celsius, while G. Udagiri saw its minimum night temperature drops to 4 degrees Celsius. In the Twin City area, temperature are notable 14 degrees below normal. The Bhubaneswar Meteorological Center had issued a warning of severe cold wave expected to continue another 2 days. Dense fog accompanied by the snowfall has been observed in several regions. Notably, Kandhamal has experienced snowfall for the first time this year, with report of snow in the Sattaguda area of Fulbani. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.